Hi, my dear students. Today I'm going to discuss another paper, and this is going to be grade 6 second term paper, mathematics. This is going to help you in your term test that is coming up. I think I'm going to discuss all the questions and the methods you may use to solve this problem. Let's go ahead and see this paper, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also recommend to your friends. Leave a comment below, and I need to know what you have learned, and if you have any kind of ideas, so let me know. So please leave a comment. So if you like this video, at the end leave a like. Let's go and watch till the end. Okay, students, this is Southern Province paper, second term 2022. So as I always say, you need to read the paper, especially the instructions, before answering any paper. So first you need to read this, answer all the questions, and each question carries 2 marks. This is the part 1 of this paper, right? And let's do, there's a number with 2 digits. Among them, 1 digit is 3 and its place value is 10. The value represented by the remaining digit is 7. What is the number? So number has 2 digits. It is going to be here, like there should be 2 digits. So one of them is 3, right? And 3 is 1 and its place value is 10. So you know this is 1's place and this is 10's place, right? So its place value is 10, then 3 should be here, and the remaining number is 7, because this has only only 2 digits. So the number must be 37. So you can write the answer like this. I'm sure you understand this one, right? Let's go to the question number 2. When a number is rounded off to the nearest 10 is 60, right? The largest possible number. Let's see which numbers are rounded off to 60. When they are rounded off to the nearest 10, which numbers become 60? Okay, let's take 60. Now, you know, if the real number is, if actual number is 61, then it goes to 60. If it is 62, then also it goes to 60. If it is 63, then also it goes to 60. And 64 also goes to 60. If it is 65, the 65 goes to 70, right? Then what about 59? It also goes to 60, 59, and 58, 57, 56, and 55 go to 60. When we round off these values, they become 60. So now you can see what is the largest possible number. The largest possible number can be 64. It has to be 64. You know, if any number from 55 to 64, if you round off any number from 55 to 64 to the nearest 10, that number becomes 60. So the largest possible number, actually, if I tell you simply, actually this number, this number can be any of these numbers, right? Any of these 55 to 64. But the largest possible number is 64. The smallest possible number you can easily see here, it's 55, right? So I think you understand this one. So when you need to understand all these things, you don't have to show everything. But if you have any calculations, please don't hesitate. Take a rough sheet and do this kind of calculations and rough work and all these things. Please do not try to get these done only with the mind, because when we write something on a sheet, we see better, and we see better and more clearly, and we are less likely to miss things, right? So let's do the third question, right? Okay, how many circles are there in the given figure? This is a very simple one. You can see that. I can see that this is a circle, this is a circle, this is one, and this is it, and this, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 circles in this figure. Find the value 7.5 plus 3.25. When you have something like this, you need to get like this: 7.5, 0, 3.25. Because this 5 is in the first decimal place, and this 2 is in the first decimal place, and this 5 is in the second decimal place, right? So you need to add this 0, 5, 0 plus 5 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, and 7 plus 3 is 10. So this is your answer, right? You can write 10.75, right? And let's go to the next part, right? And in this one, select the figure that contains acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle. So select figure. If we say, if we take this figure 1, figure A, this is an obtuse, and this is an obtuse. This is also obtuse, and this is the right angle. But here we don't see an acute angle. So this in B, this is acute, and this is obtuse, and this one is right angle. So the if you have to select the figure, actually you need to select B. B is the answer, right? So maybe you have to circle, or maybe you have to write B, or maybe you have to underline or something. If you have this kind, if you have a kind of confusion or something, you must go to your teacher and ask, am I supposed to circle this? Am I supposed to write B? Or am I supposed to underline this one? It is something like that. So you can always talk to your teachers, right? In this one, add, you need to add these minutes, seconds. Actually, my method is this: when you add something like this, you first need to add this separately. This 35 plus 40 is obviously going to be more than 60. You know, this is 5, this is 7, this is 75. And you need to understand, you need to find how many 60s are there in this 75. In this 75 here, you can divide this by 60, and you get 1 into 60 is 60, and then 15 remains, you know. And in this case, you can see that there is only one 60 in this 75. That 160 means nothing but 1 minute. This one means a minute, so it goes all the way to here, right? So this means second, so it comes up here. So you can write 15 seconds here, and this 1 is taken to this minute side. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. So your answer is 8 minutes 15 seconds, right? And in the 7th question, mark an integer less than -3. So in -3, less than -3 means maybe -4, maybe -5. According to this number line, you can mark either of these, maybe 5, -5 or -4. I will mark -4. You need to mark like this. You need to draw a circle like this, and then shade that circle. That's all. So this is the answer. If someone has marked this -5, if someone has marked -5, that is also right. But you need to understand an integer. That means only one integer you have to mark on this number line, right? And it has to be less than -3. And you know, down all the way down to the left side, all are less than -3. If you go to the right side from -3, all these numbers are greater than -3, right? Okay, let's take question number 8. So in this one, Sumit throws a stone rapidly towards the north. Actually, it has been shown thrown. It has to be throws. Right? It's a kind of grammatic mistake. So in this one, Sumit throws a stone rapidly towards the northeast. Right? Actually, this is a direction problem. So when you have this kind of trees, I think it is always better to mark these basic directions, right? And I will mark them. This is going to be north. This is south. This is west. This is east. So this is northwest. This is northeast. This is southeast. This is southwest. Actually he throws the stone rapidly towards the northeast. Northeast means it goes all the way here. Northeast. Now here is the Sumit, right? It goes to the northeast and hits a tree on its way, maybe a tree here, and it hits the tree and comes back to and he returns to himself. And then this stone comes to Sumit back, right? So what is the direction of travel after hitting the tree? After hitting the tree, it travels to southwest. Your answer should be southwest. I think you can easily see and understand this. This stone travels to southwest, right? So simplify. Okay, next we'll go to question number 9. So you have to simplify this. So when you have simplify, I think this is very simple. 348 into 25. You have to 5 into 8 is 40, and 4 remains. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24, and 2 carries. 5 into 3 is 15. 15 plus 2, 70. Okay? 2 into 8 is 16. 2 into 4, actually 1 carries. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 2 into 3 is 6. So you can add this 0. 4 plus 6 is 10 and 1 carries. 8 plus 9 is 17 and 1 carries. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. This is very simple, right? So you can do this on a rough sheet or something. You can write the answer here. 8,700. So if you have enough space, you can do it here itself. But if it is not possible, you can do on a rough sheet. But you need to get the instructions from teachers, and you need to, I think, you need to attach these rough sheets and everything with your paper, right? And this is the answer. Okay, dear students, let's go to the question number 10. Write 3 multiples of 4 between 20 and 36. You know, multiples of 4, we get multiples of 4 like this. 4 into 1 is 4, and 4 into 2 is 8. But, you know, we cannot take these values because our multiples have to be between 20 and 36. And also, you know that 4 into 5 is 20, and we cannot take 20 either, right? Because it has to be between 20 and 36. For that, we can take the values like the multiples actually. 1 will be 4 into 6, it will be 24. And 4 into 7, it is 28. 4 into 8, which is 32. 4 into 9, which is 36. So we cannot take 36 either. So our answers will be 24, 28, and 32 only. These are the answers. These are the multiples of 4 between 20 and 30. So I think you understand this. Let's go to the question number 11. You need to find the number of squares here. In this figure, you can easily see that there are 2 squares, right? This is 1 and this is the other. So we can easily say number of squares is 2, right? There are 2 squares. And apart from that, you have to find trapeziums, number of trapeziums in the figure. So I think you really, you easily understand trapeziums. This is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And these are the trapeziums, right? So for that, you can write there are 4 trapeziums in this figure. And let's go to the next part. Here you have to do a simplification with fractions, right? And for that, you need to do something like we need to get the common denominator, right? Then you know that 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. You need to make 6 out of 3 because you actually this 2 over 3. So here you can multiply this by 2 and this also by 2. Then you get 4 over 6 plus 1 over 6, which is equal to 4 plus 1 over 6 because we have the common denominator, which is 6. For that, then we get 5 over 6. This is the answer, right? So please do this again and again. And you need to have the practice for doing the term test, right? Doing an exam, you need practice to do some maths exam. If it is a maths, you need to have the practice. Okay, dear students, let's go to this 13th question. You have to write 3,07,221 in numerical form. For that, I always teach this method. I teach my students to make 3 groups of boxes. Actually, 4 groups of boxes like this. So then you can put the numbers in these boxes, right? So you know that these will be units, right? And these are going to be thousands. And these 3 are millions. We write millions here, and these are billions. Now we can easily see that how many billions. We can see 3 billion. So here we have to write 3 here, right? And how many millions? These 3 billion, 7,000, right? So how many millions? There are no millions. Therefore, you have to write zeros in the millions period, right? And how many thousands? You can see only 7,000, right? So you can write 7 in thousands and 221 units, 221 units, right? Now you have got this answer, and when you write your final answer, you should write like this: 3 and space 000 for millions and space 007 for thousands and 221. So this should be your answer. So you can use this method, this box method to find out the number, but you cannot keep your answer like this because as a standard, we do not use this kind of boxes. But the standard way is writing these numbers with a space between the periods, or you can write commas between the periods, right? So I think this is the best way to keep the answer. So you can use these things, this method to find out any number, how to write any number, right? Okay, now let's go to the 14th question, right? And Sumit's fish tank holds 12 liters and 12 liters, 725 milliliters of water. Write it in milliliters. For you need to write it like this. This is equal 12 liters, 725 milliliters, which is equal to 12 liters plus 725 milliliters. For 12 liters, there are 12,000 milliliters because there are 1,000 milliliters for 1 liter. So it is 12,000 milliliters plus 725 milliliters. So now you can know this. Then you can add this 12,725 milliliters, right? So your answer should be 12,725 milliliters because here you have to write your answer in milliliters. And in this kind of questions, please do not miss the units. You must write the units in this kind of a question, right? In any question, if you have units, you must mention the units, right? Okay. And then the 15th one, write the perimeter in meters. In these perimeters, you can first find the perimeter in centimeters, and then you can convert that into centimeters. This is 40 and this is also 60. So you can add all these lengths to find the perimeter. So it is going to be 60 plus 60 plus 40 plus 40, and which is equal to 200 centimeters. So 200 centimeters means how many hundreds are there in this 200? So you can divide this by 100 and you can get 2 meters. 200 centimeters mean 2 meters, because you have to give this answer in meters, right? So you have been asked to give the answer in meters, so you can write it like this. And then let's go to the question number 16, and let's see what we can do there. This is a very easy question. You can just understand by memory even, and by actually, if you have the capability of imagining this one, then also it is possible. Name the solid which can be made using the given net. Actually, using this given net, you can make a regular tetrahedron. Actually, the answer is regular tetrahedron, right? Okay, and then let's go to the next part, which is 17th. And I think you understand this one. What is the eighth term of the square number pattern? 1, 4, 9, 16. You know, you need to know how the square numbers are formed. Square numbers are formed like this. You know, 1 into 1 is 1, and 2 into 2 is 4, and 3 into 3 is 9. These are the square numbers, right? 1, 4, 9. And the same way, if you write 4 into 4 is 16, and 5 into 5 is 25, and 6 into 6 is 36, and 7 into 7 is 49, 8 into 8, 8, actually 8 into 8. 8 into 8 is 64. So the eighth term is 64, right? So you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth term is 64, which is a square number in this pattern, right? So in the 18th one, there are 78 passengers in a bus and 19 passengers get off the bus at one step. Find the number of passengers remaining. If there are 78 passengers here, 19 passengers get off, and that means you have to subtract 19 from 78. So just write it 78 minus 19. 8 minus 9 is not possible. You take 1 here. 1 means 10 actually. That means then 18 minus 9 is again 9. So this is going to be now 7 is going to be now 6, because you took 1 off. Then 6 minus 1 is 5. Now your answer should be 59. Now there are 59 passengers in this bus. And 42 over 100 as a decimal number, you have to write in the 90th question. And I teach my students one method to get this kind of decimals. So when you have to divide some number by 10, 100, or 1000 or 10,000, something like that. So you need to move the decimal point to the left side. It is something like this: 42 over 100. You can write this 42.0 over 100. So now you have to move this decimal point to the left side. When you divide, you move this to the left side. When you multiply, you move this to the right side, and you have to move this to the left side for 2 places. You have to pass 2 places, and then This decimal point comes to here. Now the answer is 0.42. Actually, you moved 2 places because this 100 has 2 zeros. If it is 1000, which you are dividing with, then you have to move 3 places, right? So, for example, if I divide 39 divide by 10, you have to move only 1 place. That is going to be 3.9. If you divide 39 over 100, it is going to be 0.39. If you get 39 over 1000, it is going to be 0.039. Right. I think you understand this. Please do this yourselves. And then let's go to the last question of this part 1. And this is going to be the 20th question. And separate 12, 15, 17, 23, 24, 29 in 2 groups based on their common properties. Write suitable names for each group. So here I can write A equals odd numbers and B equals even numbers. So I get odd numbers like 15, 17, 15, 17, 23 and 29 in this box, right? I got 15, 17, 23 and 29. And as even numbers, I have 12 and 24. 12 and 24. So this is how you mark these things in a, actually it's just like a Venn diagram, right? So this is one way to separate these numbers, and there are some other ways too. So you can write it like this. You can write as A as prime numbers also, and B composite numbers. Composite numbers. And if it is prime numbers, the prime numbers will be 17, 23 and 29. 17, 23 and 29. These are prime numbers. So the composite numbers are 12, 15 and 24. These are the composite numbers. I think you understand prime numbers and composite numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers which have only 2 different factors, which are 1 and the number itself. For example, if it is 23, the 23 has only 2 factors, which are 23 and 1. If it is 17, there are only 2 factors, which are 17 and 1. For the composite numbers, there are more than 2 factors. For example, for 15, you have the factors 1, 3, 5, and 15. These are the these are the factors of 15. So a composite number has more than 1 factor. Prime numbers have only 2 different factors, right? So this is the end of this video. So I hope you understand all of this, and I will come up with the second part also. So I think you understand and you got some good knowledge from my video. So please leave a like and comment. Let me know your ideas, and also please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and also share with your friends and recommend to others actually my channel. So thank you for watching this video to the end, and I'll see you soon with the next part. So see you and thank you.